we'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Klay Thompson is out there with Payton. And for New Orleans, up front it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. C.J. McCollum out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward.
Well, there's been some interesting moves in the Bayou, and this team has set up a roster that I think has some great potential. There's a lot of talent, a lot of interesting players that are on this roster, and I'm excited for their future.
Green kicks to Payton. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Green. The shot from the low post is good. You definitely saw New Orleans making calculated moves, Brent, in the draft.
Yeah, there's some perfect fits alongside what a healthy Zion Williamson will bring to the court. And so if he's in there making that impact, there's a lot of complementary skill sets on this roster that will elevate them to being much more competitive sooner than you think.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Josh Richardson at the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
Just thinking aloud about the best teams of my lifetime, that 2017 Warriors are way up there. That first year KD was with Golden State.
And the title-winning 2017 Warriors, Brent Barry, what made them special?
Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green. I mean, all these guys in their prime, Kevin, but to me, it's what Steve created there stylistically. The fact that they played with so much freedom and so much enjoyment. You don't see that all that often. And so the Warriors reaching the crown with that kind of consistency and character, that's what made it special.
Here's McCollum following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. He can't hit that time.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Sinks the triple.
And Wiggins is shooting it with confidence. Man, he's a threat to put up some big numbers.
Payton against McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Down low. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
McCollum kicks to Richardson. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Over Wiggins. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Look, they're not going to play a perfect game, but so far they are 5 of 5, and the D has to be concerned.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Here's McCollum. The Warriors making the shot. Over Payton. McCollum, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Green finds Wiggins. Back to Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Richardson outside. McCollum with the ball. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Charity stripe shot. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors leading by 9 on the wing. Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
The coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Brent, taking a look at the Pelicans. Lots of talent have come through that program over the years, and they're loaded now.
Yeah, they've brought in some talent. They've done a good job in the draft and trying to find ways to hold on to these guys, along with having a healthy Zion. If all that comes together, it's definitely going to help their chances to be more competitive.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Iguodala. Here's Richardson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And the foul on Josh Richardson.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Kuminga kicks it to Looney. Over Valanciunas.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Zion showing great quickness with not only his feet, but his hands as well, defensively.
Richardson the pass to McCollum. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Poole against McCollum. Now here's Poole. D right on him. And that one good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
McCollum dishes to Ingram. He kicks it to Richardson. Williamson trying to free himself up. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Ingram with the steal. It's McCollum on the wing. Fires for 3. Here's Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2.
They just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Ingram with the steal. And Valanciunas kicks to Richardson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Poked loose, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Valanciunas.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Poole the pass to Kuminga. Over Ingram. And the shot is long.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Jones. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's still early in the season, and teams are still trying to figure out rotations. Greg, what's it like to play in a game like that tonight?
Well, for a lot of these guys, Kevin, it's all about jockeying for position, making an argument for minutes, and you want to earn the trust of your coaches.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Here's Alvarado. To the middle, pocket 6. And the basket by Jones. Jones has got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Pass to Kuminga. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Passes it to Alvarado. Shoots over Poole. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Back to Jones, beyond the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 9. Poole, the pass to Kuminga. That one goes in. Kuminga's got his second basket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here is Murphy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Jones. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Hernan Gomez. The shot. No good. Good defense by Iguodala. Poole, the pass to Looney. To the inside. Kuminga lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kuminga's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Alvarado passes to Nance. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the left wing. Here's Alvarado. The Warriors pull it in.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nance with it. Kuminga on him. There's the pass to Alvarado. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 15-point game. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Back right after this.
It's that time again, everybody.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Pelicans trail by 15. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jordan Poole is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Iguodala. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's done in at the 3 slot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a 3 in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game.
Williamson finds McCollum. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
McCollum against Dunn. Good on the shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Ingram outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 16. Here's Richardson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up.
Well, Poole contesting on that shot and becoming a better defender. That's the next step.
They get it back. Here's Dunn. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. Tipped away. And stolen by Dunn. Here's DiVincenzo. And he banks in the layup. And the Warriors lead by 20.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
And Ingram the bucket on the assist by McCollum. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
Brandon Ingram showing some toughness that time. That's a strong finish.
He gets it in there.
Jordan.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Richardson finds Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors leading by 20. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple of years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. And, winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ingram outside. Thompson against Richardson. Back to Ingram. Over Green. And it's Ingram missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The shot by Thompson, no good. The Pelicans have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ingram passes to Valanciunas. Williamson outside. And there's the feed to McCollum. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State.
Using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
The first free throw is good. Brent, we've seen star players continue to angle their way onto what some would call super teams. Is that good or bad for the league?
I think at some point that's going to probably play itself out. I mean, every organization, Kevin, quite frankly, is looking for the best talent they can. So If you could pile up 3, 4, 5, you're going to do it. But at some point financially, it just doesn't make sense. So I think there's going to be a time where you're going to see that dissipate a little bit as teams put themselves together.
Richardson the pass to Ingram. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Warriors.
And that's a rare turnover, just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well, valuing their possession.
Hey, yo, right here.
Payton against Richardson. Thompson. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Assisted.
Thompson's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McCollum finds Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Thompson surveying the floor. Good D by Williamson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Pass to Green. McCollum against Thompson. Takes it inside. Second chance shot. And Green with the lay-in. And the Warriors lead by 21.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wiggins. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors leading by 21. Here's Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
C.J. McCollum.
It goes on C.J. McCollum.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Second free throw, no good. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason.
In a series, they took to 6 games, but yeah, they couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year, things will be different.
On the wing, Nance, guarded by Green. Passes it to Williamson. Jones looking for an opening. Off target with his 3. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. They get it back. Green makes it off the glass.
Michael Green.
Green's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these 2 teams in that area.
Thompson against Jones. Williamson up top. Nance down low, guarded by Green. Good. Williamson's got 6.
But Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Payton passes to Thompson. And here's Wiggins. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Wiggins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
The pass to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Alvarado, covered by Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pelicans have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he knocks down the first one.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 21. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Peyton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And Klay Thompson, one of those guys where you hit the switch as a lights-out shooter.
Hands in the high post. Working on Green. Murphy inside. Covered by Wiggins. And the Pelicans miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And they pick up 2.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Now here is Murphy. Covered by Wiggins. Back to Jones. Launches a 3. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Peyton against Jones. Over Nance. Jones, no luck. New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the dunk by Williamson.
And again, just watching Zion's leaping ability, gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
A 3-pointer, Wiggins. They grab their own miss. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Murphy passes to Nance. Kicks to Murphy. Just 5 to shoot. Jones. And Jones slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that? Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Over Jones. And it's Williamson missing. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead.
38.
Thanks very much, Steve.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Andrew Wiggins was the man in the first. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebounding. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outstanding. And their team is playing great.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. If they can't create for themselves in the second half, things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. C.J. McCollum out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Love to see the pass-first nature of Draymond Green, and for good reason. He's got a lot of good shooters on the ball club. As a 4 or as a 5, that passing skill pays off big time.
And it's Ingram missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors.
Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he could communicate that quite well.
Ingram outside. To the paint. Here's Williamson. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And it's Ingram missing.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Green gets it to go.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Richardson the pass to Williamson. Ingram up top, defended by Kuminga. It's good.
Yes, 21 drops after the 0 of 3 start.
And here are the Warriors now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball
At the
inside.
line for the Warriors,
Talking about Dante DiVincenzo, a native of Delaware.
Shooting.
That's a state that doesn't see many of their own go pro.
Well, he has been a winner at every stop, Greg. In high school, back-to-back state championships in Delaware. And then he won 2 titles in college. He won a ring with the Bucks. And so the resume has a long list of titles with it.
Here's Green. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Richardson. Pelicans keep it alive. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Warriors' ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Inside. Here's Green. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Got a hand on it. And they get it back. And the dunk by Williamson.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
DiVincenzo against Richardson. Here's Dunn. And the shot is good.
Chris Dunn.
Dunn's got 6 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Richardson. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Richardson the pass to Williamson. And they're pushing it up. Kuminga, no good. Richardson outside. Ingram outside. McCollum outside. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Kuminga. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Draymond Green patient enough to know when his teammates are running around, at some point one's going to break open, then he finds him.
Down against Richardson. Pass to Williamson. Over Green. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Good on the bucket. 14 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Richardson outside. Passes it to Valanciunas. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. Here's Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Ingram outside. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Richardson up top. Dunn covering. And here's McCollum for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. McCollum's got 8 points.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Now here's Kuminga. He's covered by Ingram to the paint. Green breaking loose. And that one good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Ingram left side. Richardson outside. And stolen by Dunn. Now the Warriors moving it up. Richardson covering. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. In the corner, it's Ingram. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And New Orleans going with a whole new group out there.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
To the inside, it's stolen by Hernan Gomez.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Green. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Murphy passes to Nance. He kicks to Murphy. The pass to Alvarado. Here's Jones. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Jones.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
Chris Dunn.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's New Orleans with it. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Murphy passes to Hernan Gomez. Jones dishes to Murphy. From 10 feet out. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Dunn. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dunn's got 11 points.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
It's Murphy outside, and he's good on the three ball. Murphy's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Takes it from 10. The shot off that time.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
Give it up one more time for your Pelicans. Make some noise.
Thompson for the triple. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. Kevon Looney out there with Iguodala. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a lower 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. And Murphy kicks to Jones. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Poole. To the middle, 4 on the clock. Here's Nance. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Wiggins. It's rebounded by New Orleans. To the wing right side. Takes the 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Here's Poole. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this junction.
Pass to Murphy. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team. And I think you know where I'm talking about. Seattle.
Nance outside. Murphy passes to Alvarado. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Poole. Yep, it counts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Alvarado passes to Jones. Marshall with it. Lays it up off the glass.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
On the wing, Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Now, here's Marshall, covered by Wiggins. Thompson against Jones. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA, but that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He played all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
And that one falls for Jones. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Jones, the pass to Hayes. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside, Jones. Hayes trying to break free. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 3rd assist on the night. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Now Hernan Gomez. Pass to Alvarado. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 points here in the second half. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Poole. Marshall passes to Alvarado. And nothing is falling for him right now.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And here's Marshall to bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Passes to Hayes. Kicks it to Marshall. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Poole. And the basket by Alvarado.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
here's Poole. Not a lot of room. Looney finds Thompson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Marshall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Andre Iguodala. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. What'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormally, Kevin, so what are you going to do about those guys? No, I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Now, here's Poole. Tight defense on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, that is impressive stuff from Poole with that body control after the contact.
Jordan
Still getting it off.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Pelicans have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Wiggins. Iguodala with the steal. Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Poole, and there's the pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left side wing. Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Pass to Poole. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And Poole showing more and more signs of maturity. Hard to rattle.
The Pelicans shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Poole, and here's Marshall from the arc. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Wiggins surveying the floor. We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. It's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
Pass to Alvarado. Ron Gomez trying to break free. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Poole the pass to Wiggins. Chalk up 2 there. Wiggins has got 22.
And this is Wiggins having one of those nights where he's earning it all. Monster game right here.
And Marshall kicks to Hernan Gomez. And here's Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Klay Thompson.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Wiggins passes to Looney, and it's good for 2.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Daniels from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Thompson. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Klay. You had it going tonight. Now, when you are that hot, what are you trying to do on the court?
Took a couple bad shots, a couple heat checks, but they went in tonight, fortunately. When you got the hot hand, you're just looking for that little ounce of space, because all you need is an inch or two, and that thing's just flicking off your wrist so easy, and it just happened to be one of those nights.
That leads to one of those wins for your team, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.